a world of whispers, where dreams are delayed, the echoes of struggle never seem to fade. Lessons are learned in the silence that stays, in the cracks of the heart, in the moments of grace. Years pass by like the wind through the trees. The weight of regret whispers in the breeze. But somewhere in the distance, there's still a chance to break free from the chains, to start a new dance. Untold roads that stretch far and wide. The past is behind, but it's not where to hide. Every step is a story, a chance to renew. Untold roads lead to something true. No matter how hard the path may be, untold roads set the spirit free. Time may take much, but it also gives the chance to rebuild, the chance to live. There's beauty in scars, strength in the fight, a glimmer of hope in the darkest night. The world may try to tear dreams apart, but the spirit grows stronger with every broken heart. It's not the destination, but the journey inside. The courage to live with nothing to hide. Untold roads that stretch far and wide. The past is behind, but it's not where to hide. Every step is a story, a chance to renew. Untold roads lead to something true. No matter how hard the path may be, untold roads set the spirit free. The road may not be clear, but the heart knows the way. Each step is a story, each dawn brings the day. There's wisdom in the struggle, growth in the fall, and peace is found when standing tall. The untold roads may seem long and cold, but each step brings a story yet to be told. No need to rush, no need to fear. In every moment, the future is near. So walk with the wind, with the sun on the face. Let the heart beat.
She stood by the window, staring at the rain, a cigarette burning, hiding all the pain. Her hands trembled and her heart felt cold. The years had taken their toll, left her feeling old. Her father's memory lingered in her mind, a man once strong, now so hard to find. The bottle took him away when she was just a girl, leaving her to face a broken world. But she's turning a page, ready to start, leaving behind all the weight on her heart. The story's not over, it's just begun. She's turning the page, she's finding the sun. In the darkest of days, she'll light the way, turning the page to a brand new day. He walked walked in the door, tired and worn, a man of few words, with his heart torn. He tried to be a hero, but the battle was too much. Lost in the wreckage, trying to stay in touch. His kids don't know him, and his wife's giving up. They've all been drowning in a half-empty cup. But he's starting to see the cracks in the wall, realizing that maybe he can stand tall. And he's turning the page, ready to change, tired of the lies and the hurt that's so strange. The story's not finished, it's far from done. He's turning the page, he's finding the sun. Through the storms and the pain, he'll find his way, turning the page to a brand new day. They both carry the weight of what's gone wrong, but they've learned that broken hearts can be strong. In the silence of the night they hear a call, a chance for redemption, a rise from the fall. One day they met on a street full of light, her eyes filled with tears, but her soul felt right. I've been running, she said, from the ghost of my past, but I think I'm ready to make something last. He smiled and nodded, his heart starting to race. I've been lost for so long, trying to find my place, but maybe together we can break free, turn the page and rewrite our story. Now they're turning the page, side by side. Together they're ready for the road they must ride. The story's not over, they've just begun. Turning the page, he's finding the sun. In the darkest of days, they'll light the way, turning the page to a brand new day. Turning the page, they've left it all behind, starting new with the love that's divine. The past is fading, the future is bright. Turning the page, they're taking flight. She's sitting by the window, watching the rain fall, thinking about the days when she had it all. Her daddy's gone and her mama's lost too, sipping whiskey down just to make it through. Her little boy's asking where daddy's at, but she can't find the words, she don't know how to act. He's lost in the bottle and he's gone in the haze. Now she's left with the tears and the broken days. We're torn apart like a love that's lost its way, chasing demons down every single day. Through the darkness, we're all just trying to stay strong, but it's hard to keep going when everything's gone wrong. Torn apart, but we keep holding on to the pieces we have left as life moves on. He's sitting at the bar, his hands shaking bad, thinking about the times he was a better man. The pills and the liquor, they stole his soul, left him searching for something, but he don't know what to hold. His wife walked out when the fight was too much. The silence at home now feels like a punch. He knows he's the reason, but it's hard to admit that the man in the mirror's the one who quit. We're torn apart like a love that's lost its way, chasing demons down every single day. Through the darkness, we're all just trying to stay strong, but it's hard to keep going when everything's gone wrong. Torn apart, but we keep holding on. to the pieces we have left as life moves on. And the rich or the poor, we're all the same, fighting battles inside that we can't name. Whether we're able or broken, we all fall down, trying to find a way back to solid ground. The children grow up and the parents fade, and we're left with the choices we never made. But the love's still there deep down in the heart, even when we're torn apart. She found him in the hallway, on the floor so cold. His heart was still beating, but it was getting old. The drugs had their hold, but it was the love that slipped. He never got the chance to make things right or fix the rift. She held his hand as tears filled her eyes, said, I never thought I'd have to say goodbye. But his life was a battle, one he couldn't win. Now she's left with memories of where he's been. We're torn apart, like a love that's lost its way, chasing demons down every single day. Through the darkness, we're all just trying to stay strong. But it's hard to keep going when everything's gone wrong. She howled sunrise as tears filled her eyes, said, I never thought I'd have to say goodbye. But his life
the weight of the world, it was never light, but still the heart kept fighting the fight. In the darkest corners, the fear took its place. Through it all, there was a yearning for grace. Life didn't come easy, it never does, but strength was found in what it was. The road was twisted, the nights were long, but still the soul kept holding on. Breaking the chains from the pain of the past, the heart finds the strength to stand at last. No more looking back at the things that were lost. Breaking the chains no matter the cost. The future awaits with a brand new start. Breaking the chains and healing the heart. In the silence there was a spark, a whisper of hope that could light the dark. The fight wasn't over, it was just beginning. A story of strength and a never giving in. Through every scar there was a sign of resilience born through every line. The chains may have held, but they couldn't bind the power of the spirit unconfined. Breaking the chains from the pain of the past, the heart finds the strength to stand at last. No more looking back at the things that were lost. Breaking the chains no matter the cost. The future awaits with a brand new start. Breaking the chains and healing the heart. It wasn't easy, but the heart found the way. Through the storm, through the darkest day, the chains were heavy, but they couldn't remain. The soul grew stronger, breaking every chain. No more fear, no more doubt. The heart stands tall, it's breaking out. With each step forward, the past fades away. Breaking the chains to a brighter day. The journey was long, but it was worth the fight. For the soul found its freedom in the dead of night. The chains fell silent, no longer loud. The heart now soars, standing proud. What was once held down is now set free. The chains are gone and there's peace to be. The road ahead is clear and wide. Breaking the chains, no longer to hide. Breaking the chains from the pain of the past. The heart finds the strength to stand at last. No more looking back at the things that were lost. Breaking the chains, no matter the cost. The future awaits with a brand new start. Breaking the chains and healing the heart. Breaking the chains, breaking them all. The heart stands strong, never to fall. In the freedom found, there's a brand new day. Breaking the chains and leading the way. A lifetime of dreams, but some dreams fade fast. The weight of the world turned the good into past. Words left unspoken, hopes that slipped away. The years piled on with each price they paid. Promises made, but so hard to keep. As life moves on, the promises sleep. Now there's a silence that never seems to end. The same old story we can't comprehend. Pieces we lost, they scatter like dust. The ones we loved, now lost in the rust. It's hard to move forward, hard to stand tall, when the pieces we lost are the ones we recall. But even in the darkness, we'll find our way. Pieces we lost can still light up the day. The years went by, filled with too many fights, chasing perfection in the dead of the night. A house full of faces, but no one was whole. Each one carrying their own heavy toll. Ties that once bound, now worn and frayed. And all that was left were memories delayed. But somewhere deep down, there's hope we can see, that the pieces we lost are still part of you and me. Pieces we lost, they scatter like dust. The ones we loved, now lost in the rust. It's hard to move forward, hard to stand tall, when the pieces we lost are the ones we recall. But even in the darkness, we'll find our way. Pieces we lost can still light up the day. It's not too late to start again, to find the strength that's buried within. The road may be long, but there's a way to rebuild the pieces and not just straight. We've all been broken, but we're still here, facing our past and conquering the fear. The pieces may scatter, but we'll make them whole, one step at a time, with heart and soul. Now with new faces and time in the past, the lessons are learned, we'll make them.
There's a place where the earth meets the sky, where the cypress trees grow tall and wide. The air's thick with memories deep and true. Beneath the cypress tree, I think of you. The fields are quiet, the world stands still. The soft whisper of the wind on the hill. Your name is carved in that old oak bark. Beneath the cypress tree, I feel the spark. Beneath the cypress tree, love never fades. It's where I found my peace, where my heart stayed. Through the years, through the days, beneath the cypress tree, I'll always pray for the love we shared, for the soul so free. Beneath the cypress tree, you're here with me. The sky turns orange as the sun goes down. Beneath the cypress tree, I'll lay my crown. The world keeps turning, but here's where I'll be. In the shade of the cypress, close to the sea. The laughter we shared, the tears we cried, all of it's still here by your side. Time may have passed, but the love is clear. Beneath the cypress tree, you're always near. Beneath the cypress tree, love never fades. It's where I found my peace, where my heart stayed. Through the years, through the days, beneath the cypress tree, I'll always pray for the love we shared, for the soul so free. Beneath the cypress tree, you're here with me. The seasons will change, but one thing remains. Beneath the cypress, love sustains. Every branch, every leaf, every sway is a memory of you that won't go away. So when the days are hard and the nights are cold, I'll find my peace in the stories told. Beneath the cypress tree, there's no
He's sitting in the dark with a bottle in his hand. His past is like a storm that he can't understand. Lost his wife and children, they don't come around. Now he's just a man broken on the ground. The drugs took his soul, the whiskey took his pride. He thought he could outrun it, but he couldn't hide. Now the silence is loud and the pain is too near. He's haunted by the love he lost year after year. Beneath the stars, he's searching for the light, trying to find a way out of the long dark night. The man he used to be, he's buried in the past, but beneath the stars, he's still holding on at last. Beneath the stars where the memories stay, he's hoping for a better, brighter day.
She's got 2 kids and a heart full of grace, but the world's been cruel, it's written on her face. Her husband's been gone for years, lost in the haze. Now she's raising her children, stuck in a daze. The bills keep piling, but she doesn't complain. She's been through the fire, she's walked through the pain. But late at night, when the kids are asleep, she cries for the love that she couldn't keep. Beneath the stars, she's searching for the light, trying to find a way out of the long dark night. The love she once had is gone in the wind, but beneath the stars, she'll love again. Beneath the stars where the memories stay, she's hoping for a better, brighter day.
Rich or poor, the struggle's the same. We all carry burdens, we all bear the pain. From the addict on the corner to the mother at home, we're all just searching for a place to call home.
The boy's grown now with the same fight in his heart. He's trying to fix the pieces that keep falling apart. He learned from his father and the lessons he taught, but some battles are harder than he ever thought. He's working every day trying to break the chain, but his father's ghost still lingers with the pain. He looks to the future hoping he can heal, but it's hard to move forward when the past feels real. Beneath the stars, he's searching for the light, trying to find a way out of the long dark night. The man he wants to be, he's trying to find, but beneath the stars, he'll leave the past behind. Beneath the stars where the memories stay,
He's hoping for a better, brighter day.
beneath the stars we all search for peace, a place where the pain and the heartache cease. Beneath the stars where the hope never dies, we'll keep reaching for the light, no matter the size. In a small town with a heart full of pride, but the weight of the world left him lost inside. His daddy was a drinker, his mama did her best, but the pain ran deep, buried in his chest. He tried to hold on to the good things he had, but the bottle whispered louder till he felt so bad. The chains of his past were too heavy to bear, but he heard a voice calling from somewhere out there, breaking free from all that he's known, turning the page, letting the past be gone. Step by step, he's finding his way, breaking free, starting today, breaking free from the heartache and fear. He's taking control, he's wiping the tears. She had been a warrior, a mother, a friend, but the scars of her battles felt like they'd never end. She gave all her love, but it wasn't enough. The world kept pushing, and it got too tough. But one quiet night, she heard a soft sound, a whisper of peace that turned her around. She picked up the pieces one by one and decided to heal, to undo what was done, breaking free from all that that she's known. Turning the page, letting the past be gone. Step by step, she's finding her way, breaking free, starting today. Breaking free from the heartache and fear. She's taking control, she's wiping tears. Chains that once held them no longer can bind. The strength they've been searching for, they finally find. For the rich or the poor, for the lost and the found, it's time to rise up from the ashes of the ground. The sun had been lost in the shadow of doubt, a lifetime of questions, a lifetime of shout. One day he saw a new road ahead, in which
She packed her bags in the dead of the night, left with a letter and a heart full of fight. Years of silence she couldn't take no more. Her father's words like an endless war. He worked all day but never came home. He built his empire but she felt so alone. Her mother just smiled and tried to pretend that love would be enough, but it came to an end. Bridges burn, but the ashes still fall. A family divided, no one standing tall. The love they had now shattered and gone. Bridges burn, but they keep moving on. The years that they lost, they'll never regain. But bridges burn, they've learned to take the pain. He stood at the door with tears in his eyes. His son was leaving, no more goodbyes. I tried to be there, he whispered in vain, but his son didn't stay, he couldn't bear the strain. Years of mistakes, of promises broken, a heart full of regret, but the words were unspoken. He looked at his wife, who'd given up to the family they once were, now just a view. A family divided, no one standing tall. The love they had now shattered and gone. Bridges burn, but they keep moving on. The years that they lost, they'll never regain. But bridges burn, they've learned to take the pain. She still remembers the hugs, the laughs, the days. But time had a way of cutting through the maze. Now she's out on her own, building her dreams, but she never forgot what it all used to mean. And he keeps drinking to drown out the past, wishing he'd done more to make it all last. But sometimes life's just too heavy to bear, and broken hearts are left hanging in the air. One day she called with trembling hands, her father's health failing like sinking sand. She showed up with the weight of it all, but it was too late, he couldn't recall. I'm sorry, he whispered with his last breath, for all the years they spent drowning in regret. She held his hand, tears streaming down. Finally they found a way to put it all down. And as the flames fade and the smoke clears, they find peace in the memories despite the years. The bridges may burn, but they don't define the love they had, still alive in time. He grew up on the edge of a small dusty town, with a bottle in his hand and his world spinning around. His father was a man who'd never quite show how the hurt ran deep, how the cold winds blow. His mama was kind, but she couldn't make him stay. So he ran with the wrong crowd, kept his heart at bay. Now he's a man broken, with no place to go, chasing a dream, but it's slipping through his soul. With broken wings, he's trying to fly, but the weight of the world makes him fall from the sky. He's reaching for the stars, but they're too far away. Caught in the storm, with no light to guide his way. With broken wings, he's learning to crawl, still trying to stand, but he's lost it all.
She wakes up at dawn with a heart full of grace, but the cracks in her soul she just can't erase. Her husband's been gone, lost to his vices. Now she's raising their children, paying the prices. Her daughter asks why daddy's not here. She just says he's working, but the truth's too near. She's doing her best, but the fight's wearing thin. With every tear that falls, she's losing again. With broken wings, she's trying to fly, but the weight of the world makes her fall from the sky. She's reaching for the stars, but they're too far away. Caught in the storm, with no light to guide her way. With broken wings, she's learning to crawl, still trying to stand, but she's lost it all. From the rich man's mansion to the poor man's street, the pain is the same, just different degrees. We all fall short, we all lose our way, but we keep on fighting for another day. The sun's grown out with the same hurt in his heart, trying to pick up the pieces that kept falling apart. He's seen the battles, lived through the scars, but he's still out here, reaching for the Every day's a race, every moment's gone, chasing the clock, trying to hold on through the hustle and the grind, trying to find a peace of mind. The world moves fast, it never slows, but there's a truth that everyone knows. It's not the winds, it's not the crown, but the moments that keep spinning around. Chasing days, never out of sight, trying to hold on but they take flight. Through the busy, through the noise, chasing days, but there's no choice. In the rush, in the fast, chasing days that never last. There's no map,
to guide the way. Only choices that fade with each passing day. But every step, every chance is a part of the story, a part of the dance. The road may twist, the journey's long, but chasing days makes you feel strong. It's the chase that makes you see the beauty in what used to be. Chasing days, never out of sight, trying to hold on but they take flight. Through the busy, through the noise, chasing days, but there's no choice. In the rush, in the fast, chasing days that never last. Take a breath, slow it down. Stop chasing moments that just fade and drown. It's not about the clock or the race, it's about finding peace in the space. The finish line's a dream, it's never real. It's the journey, the love, the things you feel. So stop chasing days and learn to stand, and take a moment to understand. Chasing days, never out of sight, trying to hold on but they take flight. Through the busy, through the noise, chasing days, but there's no choice. In the rush, in the fast, chasing days that never last. Chasing days, they're on the run, but it's the moments we've had that are second to none. To none.
Woke up late, coffee spilled on my shirt. I don't even care, I'm just putting in the work. Slipped on a banana peel, didn't see it there, but I'm laughing, man. Life ain't fair, tried to fix my hair, but it's all out of place. But I don't care, I'm running this race. Found my keys in the fridge, that's not a shock. Now I'm dancing through the house in my socks. I'm dancing in my socks, yeah, I'm feeling fine. Spinning around in circles, no straight line. I don't need shoes, I don't need a plan, just a good time and a big old fan. Yeah, I'm dancing in my socks, you can't stop me now. Living life the crazy way anyhow. I spilled my cereal, but that's alright. The milk's still cold and the sun's shining bright. I dropped my phone, it hit the floor, but I'm still smiling, who's keeping score? My neighbors think I'm wild, they knock on my door. I'm just laughing, can't take life too serious anymore. Wearing mismatched socks, it's a quirky style, so I keep on grooving, dancing for a while. I'm dancing in my socks, yeah, I'm feeling fine. Spinning around in circles, no straight line. I don't need shoes, I don't need a plan, just a good time and a big old fan. Yeah, I'm dancing in my socks, you can't stop me now. Living life the crazy way anyhow. Forget the rules, forget the grind. Life's too short to be stuck behind. So throw your shoes off, kick them to the side. Let's live it up, let's enjoy the ride. I'm taking the long way, no rush today. Ain't gotta care, I'm just on my way. Saw a puddle, jumped right in, splashing all around, let the fun begin. Caught in a rainstorm, I'm dancing in the streets, splashing in my socks, feeling the beats. No shame, no worries, just let it all go. We're living for the moment, that's all we need to know. I'm dancing in my socks, yeah, I'm feeling fine. Spinning around in circles, no straight line. I don't can't stop me now. Living life the crazy way anyhow. So here's to the socks that make us feel free. Just let go and dance with me. We're all a little silly, a little out of place, but we're living our best life with a smile on our face. To the socks that make us feel free. Just let go and dance with me. We're all a little silly, a little out of place, but we're living our best life with a smile on our face.
Years roll on like a river of time, and every step forward feels like a climb. The weight of the world, it drags like a chain. Each day is a battle, but the heart still remains. Choices are made, some are wrong, some are right. The silence of days and the quiet of nights, but every road traveled brings lessons to see. In the dust of the past, the future is free. Dust of the past, it won't hold tight. Let it fall away with the fading light. No need to carry what's already gone. The dust of the past won't hold on for long. Step by step, with a heart unafraid, the dust of the past won't make the grade. In the distance, there's a voice that calls, not for redemption, but for the walls built over years and cracked with time. But the spirit keeps rising, it's ready to climb. No more waiting for a better day. The road ahead won't lead us astray. What's been lost can never be found, but what's ahead is still on the ground. Dust of the past, it won't hold tight. Let it fall away with the fading light. No need to carry what's already gone. The dust of the past won't hold on for long. Step by step, with a heart unafraid, the dust of the past won't make the grade. It's the healing that takes time, but the heart knows how. The dust of the past won't hold any vow. It's not the road behind, but the one ahead, where peace is found and the spirit is led. In the moments of silence, the healing begins. The dust of the past can't keep the heart pinned. Every step taken is one step more to the place where the heart can soar. Now the days are clearer and the path is wide. What was once lost can now.
In a small town where the memories stay, where the past never seems to fade away. The faces change, but the stories remain. In the echoes of the past, I feel the same. Old porch swings and the red barn light. The days were long and the nights were bright. I hear the voices of those who've gone. In the echoes of the past, they still live on. Echoes of the past, calling me home to the place where my heart was grown. Through the years, through the pain, in the echoes I feel no shame. No matter how far, no matter how wide, in the echoes of the past I still find pride. There's a crack in the wall where the sun used to shine, where the old truck parked waiting for time. The streets may be quiet, but the love's still there. In the echoes of the past, it's everywhere. The church bell rings in the early dawn. In every sound, they're never gone. The town may change, but in my soul, the echoes of the past keep me whole. Echoes of the past, calling me home to the place where my heart was grown. Through the years, through the pain, in the echoes I feel no shame. No matter how far, no matter how wide, in the echoes of the past I still find pride. The years roll by, but I can still hear the voices that love me, holding me near. In the silence, their presence stays. In the echoes of the past, they light the way. So when the road gets too hard to bear, I'll close my eyes and find them there. In the wind, in the songs, in the rain, in the echoes of the past, there's no pain. Echoes of the past, calling me home to the place where my heart was grown. I still find pride. In the echoes of the past, I'm never.
He used to laugh loud, drink with his friends, but the years wore him down. He couldn't pretend. The bottle he loved took more than it gave. Now he's lost in the darkness, alone and afraid. His kids don't call, they don't know what to say. His wife left him crying, she couldn't stay. He wakes up each morning with tears on his face, wondering how he got lost in this empty space. Empty chairs at the table where they used to sit. The silence is louder than the life they built. He'd give it all back just to feel them near. But all that's left now are empty chairs. Empty chairs where love used to be. Now it's just memories floating in the breeze. She used to smile, now she wears a frown, fighting a battle she can't put down. Her heart's been torn from the loss of the fight. Her husband's addiction took him out of sight. She's got the kids to raise, but her soul is so tired. She hides her tears and the pain she's acquired. The house feels too quiet, too still, too cold. As the years pass by, she's losing her hold. Empty chairs at the table where they used to sit. The silence is louder than the life they built. He'd give it all back just to feel them near. But all that's left now are empty chairs. Empty chairs where love used to be. Now it's just memories floating in the breeze. Rich or poor, we all feel the pain. Addiction, illness, they don't care who we are. Life don't care if you're able or broken. We're all searching for the words unspoken. The son's grown up, but he's still feeling lost. He remembers the love, but not the cost. He's trying to stand on his own 2 feet, but the scars from the past are too.
The house feels so cold since she's been gone. Her laughter, her love, all faded like dawn. The pictures on the walls still show a smile, but it's been so long since she walked down that aisle. He sits in the kitchen, a cup in his hand. Memories of her slipping like sand. He never meant to hurt her, but the words cut deep. Now he's left alone, unable to sleep. Empty rooms where loved ones lay. Now they echo with silence every day. No more laughter, no more light. Just empty rooms in the quiet night. Empty rooms where the tears still fall, hoping for her, but no one's left to call. She raised him right, or so she tried, but the world had a way of making her cry. Her son on the corner with a needle in hand. She prayed for a miracle, but didn't understand. He slipped farther away, chasing the high, and she felt so helpless, just asking why. Her heart was breaking, a mother's worst fear, but no one was listening, no one came near. Empty rooms where loved ones lay, now they echo with silence every day. No more laughter, no more light, just empty rooms in the quiet night. Empty rooms where the tears still fall, hoping for him, but no one's left to call. There's a hole in the heart no one can see, a pain so deep it sets your soul free. They carry their burdens, trying to hide, but in the quiet of the night, the hurt won't subside. The years pass by, still she waits, wishing she could change the hand of fate. Her son's gone now, lost to the streets, her heart heavy with no one. He sat by the window with a drink in his hand, looking out at the world, feeling broken again. The house used to echo with laughter and love. Now it's just silence with no one to speak of. She left with the kids a long time ago. He never told her how much he didn't want her to go, but the bottles and pills took away his sight, and he couldn't find the strength to make things right. Faded memories of the love they once knew. Time keeps moving, but it don't heal the bruise. His heart's a wreck, but he's still holding on. Faded memories of what's been long gone. He prays for a chance to make it alright, but it's just faded memories in the dead of the night. She's raising their children all on her own, a mother and father in a house turned to stone. She's been chasing dreams while holding back tears, fighting her demons, facing her fears. She remembers the man, the one she used to know, before the anger and the pain started to grow. Her heart still loves him, but her mind won't forget. The promises broken, the life they regret. Faded memories of the love they once knew. Time keeps moving, but it don't heal the bruise. Her heart's been scarred, but she still holds on. Faded memories of what's been long gone. She hopes for a day when they can make it right, but it's just faded memories in the dead of the night. Sometimes she wonders if he still dreams of her. Does he hear her voice
or does the pain blur? He's out on the road, lost in his ways, while she's stuck in the past, counting the days. But in the quiet moments, when no one's around, she remembers the love that once held them down. And for a moment, she lets herself believe that maybe tomorrow we'll both finally grieve. Years passed by and they both found their way, carrying the weight of everything they couldn't say. Then one day he called her on the phone, and for the first time in years they weren't alone. I've changed, he said, I'm finally free. I've been looking for you, for you.
He wakes up every morning with the weight on his chest. The bottles and pills, they promise a rest. His father's a shadow that he never could meet, but he still hears his voice calling from this street. His mama tried her best, but she couldn't survive. Now the kids are alone, just trying to stay alive. He's lost in the smoke and the liquor and lies, but the love he's been chasing keeps slipping through his eyes. Fading dreams, just a memory left. Chasing a good life, but he's always out of breath. In the silence of the night, the tears never fall. The pain's still there deep down after it all. Fading dreams, but he's still holding tight, trying to make it through, but he's lost in the fight. She's sitting by the window watching life pass by. Her hands are so tired, but she can't say why. Her husband's long gone, she's been holding the line, raising the kids with love that she can't define. She'll never stop trying to keep up the pace. Fading dreams, just a memory left. Chasing the good life, but she's always out of breath. In the silence of the night, the tears never fall, but the pain's still there deep down after it all. Fading dreams, but she's still holding tight, trying to make it through, but she's lost in the fight. The rich drink for fun while the poor drink to stay sane. It's the same broken heart, just different kinds of pain. The healthy chase happiness while the sick feel the burn. But we all need the love, just waiting for our turn. A life full of battles with no end in sight, but we still dream of tomorrow, hoping for light. Whether able or broken, we all have our scars. We're just reaching for peace under the same stars. The children grow older, but they never forget the father who drank, the mother who wept. But they're still finding hope somewhere deep inside, trying to live on, but the past is their guide. The old man at the bar, he knows the pain too well, but he won't talk about it, he won't kiss and tell. He's burying the love, he's burying the heart, but it's hard to let go when life's been a curse. Fading dreams, just a memory left. Chasing the good life, but we're always out of breath.
walked that road, a man in despair, with a bottle in hand, lost in the air. His past was a chain, too heavy to bear, but his heart kept fighting, though it wasn't fair. He'd seen it all, the highs and the lows, the love and the pain that nobody knows. But one day he woke with a light in his chest and decided to lay his demons to rest. Golden hour, the sun's in his eyes, no longer chasing the shadows or lies. He's stepping into the light, ready to stand. Golden hour, he's taking command. Golden hour, the nights turn to day. He's found his way, and he's here to stay. She had given her heart to a man who couldn't see. The love she had was more than just a plea, but she held her head high through the storm and the rain, determined to heal from all the pain. She worked her hands raw just to make it through, but the love for her children kept her true. One day she smiled as the sun broke through. She knew her heart had started something new. Golden hour, the sun's in her eyes, no longer bound by the hurt or the cries. She's stepping into the light, ready to stand. Golden hour, she's taking command. Golden hour, the nights turn to day. She's found a way, and she's here to stay. For the lost, for the found, for the weary and strong, there's a place where we all can belong. The golden hour's waiting, so don't turn away. It's a brand new start, it's a brand new day. The sun now stands with a smile on his face, no longer lost, he's found his place. He's walked through the fire, now he's free to live the life he was meant to be. He kissed his wife, held his children near, and whispered a promise that they'd have no fear. They'd walk this road together, come one day, in the golden hour. There's a weight on the heart, it's hard to bear. The world keeps turning, but it don't seem fair. The road feels endless, the sky feels low, but there's a light where the shadows go. A hand extended through the pain, a gentle touch that calls your name. When the heart breaks and the soul can't stand, sometimes all it needs is healing hands. Healing hands to ease the strife, a tender touch to bring back life. Through the tears, through the hurt, healing hands to mend the broken It's the love that keeps lifting higher. The broken pieces slowly mend. With healing hands, the soul will bend. The road may be rocky, the night so dark, but healing hands leave a lasting mark. Through the hurt, through the fall, healing hands are here to call. Healing hands to ease the strife, a tender touch to bring back life. Through the tears, through the hurt, healing hands to mend the broken heart. When the world feels cold and the night is long, healing hands will make you strong. Every scar, every tear, healed in love, held so dear. Through the pain, through the loss, healing hands show the way across. It's the touch that speaks what words can't say. Healing hands guide the way each day. The heart may break, but it will heal. With healing hands, the pain will feel real. The road is long, but you don't walk alone. With healing hands, the journey's known. In the quiet, in the storm, healing hands keep you warm. So when the world feels too much to stand, reach for the love in healing hands. A simple touch, a gentle grace, heals heart and lights the place. Healing hands to ease the strife, a tender touch to bring back life. Through the tears, through the hurt, healing hands to mend the broken heart. When the
He left that morning, didn't say goodbye. His heart heavy, his spirit too tired to try. The family he built now feels far away, chasing a dream, but it slipped through the gray. She's holding the pieces of love that once shined, wondering if he'll ever come back this time. The kids ask about him with eyes full of hope, but she's got no answers, just a heart full of broke. Hollow hearts in a house full of sound, the silence too loud when he's not around. The love they had now lost in the dark, just hollow hearts trying to find a spark. Hollow hearts with a memory to keep, a family that's broken, trying to sleep. She's seen the shadows creeping on his face. The addiction took him and he couldn't keep pace. He promised her change, but it never came true. Now she's left with the pieces, unsure what to do. The kids cry at night, missing their dad. She holds them close, but it's never enough to make them glad. She wonders how they got so far apart. The distance so wide is tearing at her heart. never easy when you've lost what you had. He's been drowning in bottles, running from his past, but the man he once was is fading fast. One day he woke up with tears in his eyes, realizing that love was never built on lies. He picked up the phone and he called her that night. I've been lost for so long, but I wanna make it right. She listened quietly, afraid to believe, but she knew deep down he was starting to breathe. They took it slow.
Once a fire burned so bright, but it flickered out in the dead of night. What was strong now feels so weak, and the silence is all that it sees. But from the ashes there's a spark, a glimmer of hope in the dark. The road was long, the nights too cold, but what was lost will soon unfold. In the ashes there's a new light, a chance to stand, a chance to fight. The past is gone, but it's not the end. In the ashes there's a chance to mend. What's broken can be made whole. In the ashes there's hope for the soul. The heart once shattered now finds its way, a little more fragile, but here to stay. The past was heavy, the burden strong, but the spirit rises, it's been too long. In the rubble there's a sign that even in ruins things can align. From the dust a new dream will soar. A heart once lost now wants to explore. In the ashes there's a new light, a chance to stand, a chance to fight. The past is gone, but it's not the end. In the ashes there's a chance to mend. What's broken can be made whole. In the ashes there's hope for the soul. It's in the struggle, it's in the fall, the strength to rise above it all. From the ashes the heart will grow, finding the light in the shadows below. The past is a memory, a lesson well learned. The future awaits, the spirit returned. In the ashes the heart finds peace. In the ashes there's a sweet release. The ashes may settle, but the soul remains. Through every loss, through all the pains, there's beauty in breaking, there's power in tears. A heart that rebuilds through all the years. From the ashes a new life begins, where the end becomes where it all.
He sat by the fire, the ashes in his hand. A life full of sorrow, nothing turned out as planned. He lost all his faith, and his heart was gone, drinking away the pain, holding on to wrong. But deep down he knew there was still something more, a reason to fight, a way to restore. One day he looked up and he felt the light. It whispered to him it was time to make things right. New dawn, a light shining through, turning the darkness into something new. He's walking away from the ghosts in the past. New dawn is free at last. New dawn, the sun's rising high, leaving the shadows. He's learning to fly. She carried the weight, a mother so strong, tears in her eyes, but she kept moving on. Her husband's gone, but her children remain. She's learned to live with the love and the pain. But one day she found a moment to breathe, a whisper inside, a dream to believe. She stopped for a moment and took a deep sigh, and she promised herself she would reach for the sky. New dawn, a light shining through, turning the darkness into something new. She's walking away from the hurt and the fight. New dawn, she's finding her light. New dawn, the sun's rising high, leaving the shadows. She's ready to fly. Sometimes the world makes you fall to your knees, but your heart still beats, and the soul can be free. For the lost and the lonely, the rich and the poor, there's a new dawn waiting behind every door. The sun's been through battles, but now he stands tall. He's seen the struggle, but he's ready for it all. He's breaking the cycle with his own two hands, fighting for love, voting for his.
He'd wake up every morning, another day to drown. Tired of pretending he was holding up, staying proud. The bottle and the needle, his only friends for years. But the pain kept growing, no one wiped his tears. He looked at the world from his lonely place, thinking his story was just a broken disgrace. But then one morning, something felt different inside. He put down the bottle and wiped his eyes. Rays of hope shining through the night. He's walking away from all of his fights, one step at a time, he's finding his way. Rays of hope guiding him today. Rays of hope lighting up the dark. He's healing his soul, he's mending his heart. She had been the backbone for all of their lives, but she lost herself trying to keep it all right. The love for her children and the weight of the world kept her up at night, her mind in a swirl. But one day she found a spark in the dark, a glimmer of peace that ignited her heart. She sat down to breathe, to feel the air, and knew it was time to let go of despair. Rays of hope shining through the night. She's walking away from all of her fights. One step at a time, she's finding her way. Rays of hope guiding her today. Rays of hope lighting up the dark. She's healing his soul, she's mending her heart. For every heart that's broken, for every tear that's cried, there's a new dawn coming where dreams collide. The past can't hold you, the future's in sight. With rays of hope we rise from the night. The son grew up lost with a father to blame. He'd lived in his shadow with too much shame. But one day he saw the man he could be. No more living. There's a place where the silence speaks of battles fought, of hearts that seek through the dark. Through the pain, a light shines through the window pane. Fallen once, but never twice. In the struggle, there's a price. The road's been hard, the night's too long, but the heart knows where it belongs. Rise again from the ashes and dust. Find the courage, find the trust. Every fall is a step to take. Rise again for tomorrow's sake. No matter how broken, no matter how lost, rise again, no matter the cost. The world may try to pull the soul down, but the spirit's strong, it won't drown. Through every tear, through every fight, the heart grows stronger with every night. Mistakes made and lessons learned, the fire inside continues to burn. No more hiding from what's inside. With each new dawn, let the past slide. Rise again from the ashes and dust. Find the courage, find the trust. Every fall is a step to take. Rise again for tomorrow's sake. No matter how broken, no matter how lost, rise again, no matter the cost.
that builds when the road is tough, the courage to move when the going's rough. The spirit knows it won't be contained. In the rise, there's no more pain. The past is a shadow, a lesson learned, but the future is where the soul is turned. Rise again with the hope that stays, and walk with the light through the coming days. There's peace in knowing the road's never straight, but it's the bumps that make the soul great. Every scar is a story untold, a victory that never gets old. The strength to rise, it's always there. In the moments of silence, in the prayer. The heart may break, but it will mend and rise again, again, again. Rise again from the ashes and dust. Find the courage, find the trust. Every fall is a step to take. Rise again for tomorrow's sake. No matter how broken, no matter how lost, rise again, no matter the cost. Rise again, for the journey's not done. The heart keeps moving toward the sun. With every step, with every stride, rise again with hope as
He wakes up to the sound of his mother's cry. He can't remember when it all passed him by. The bottle in his hand's all that's keeping him sane, but it's drowning his soul, fueling his pain. His father left when he was just a boy, leaving behind a trail of broken joy. His little sister's grown, but she's far away. She don't call him much, and he can't say. We carry the weight that life hands us down, with scars on our hearts and our dreams on the ground. We fight for the light, but the darkness feels strong. We stumble and fall, but we carry on. We carry the weight of things we can't change, but we love, we hurt, and we live through the pain. She's been fighting a sickness, a battle so long. She used to dance in the kitchen, now she's barely strong. Her kids don't understand, they're lost in their own. The love she gave them feels like it's gone. Her husband's a ghost, locked in his own mind, drinking away days, leaving her behind. She waits for the miracle that never arrives, but she keeps breathing, she keeps trying to survive. We carry the weight that life hands us down, with scars on our hearts and our dreams on the ground. We fight for the light, but the darkness feels strong. We stumble and fall, but we carry on. We carry the weight of things we can't change, but we love, we hurt, and we live through the pain. Oh, the rich and the poor, the broken and whole, we're all just searching for something to hold. the father's regret, from the innocent heart to the ones we forget. We're all just people with stories untold, fighting for peace, reaching for gold. Now he's standing outside, watching the sunset. He thought he'd find peace, but he's drowning. He'd been down that road where the whiskey runs deep, a man with a broken heart, chasing dreams that don't sleep. The past had a hole with regrets that won't fade, the love that he lost, the choices he made. But he woke up one morning, a change in his mind, tired of looking backwards, tired of wasting time. He stood by the window, the rain on his face. He whispered, "It's time to find my own grace." The road ahead calling him on, leaving the past where it's gone. One step at a time, he'll make his way. The road ahead, starting today. The road ahead where hope's alive. He's leaving the darkness, he's learning to thrive. She spent years in silence, keeping her pain inside. A mother and wife, trying hard to hide the weight of the world and the tears in her eyes. Fighting for peace, but she never knew why. But one day she found a spark deep within, a voice telling her it's time to begin. She reached for the stars and let go of the chains. She'd learned the hard way, freedom takes the reins. The road ahead calling her on, leaving the past where it's gone. One step at a time, she'll make her way. The road ahead, starting today. The road ahead where hope's alive. She's leaving the darkness, she's learning to thrive. Every battle fought, every tear that's cried, leads to the moment where we find our stride. It's never too late to start again. The road ahead is waiting just round the bend. The sun had been broken, his faith on the line, caught between family and a world that's unkind. But through the fall, he saw a new view, a chance to rebuild, to start something true. He turned to his mother and gave her a smile. Together we've made it, let's go the extra mile. They walked hand in hand through the storm and the rain, knowing the red would lead them to gain. The road ahead calling them on, leaving the past where it's gone. One step at a time, they'll make their way. The road ahead, starting today. The road. There's a whisper in the night, calling my name, of a place where the river's never the same. Tennessee dreams where the heart runs free. Underneath the stars, that's where I'll be. mountains rise high, the valleys deep. In Tennessee dreams the soul can sleep, where the air smells sweet and the grass stays green. In those dreams I'll find what I need. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my hair and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place, where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams I'll find my home. There's a man on the porch with a guitar in hand, singing songs of love of the promised land. In the heart of the night under moonlit skies, Tennessee dreams open my eyes. The road may be long, but I'm drawn to the sound of the music that rises from the ground, where the people are kind, where the world slows down. In Tennessee dreams I'll wear my crown. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my hair and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place, where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams I'll find my home. The memories fade but the dreams stay near, with every strum, every note I hear. Tennessee dreams, where I belong, a place of peace where the soul feels strong. I may leave the land, but I'll carry it in my heart. For Tennessee dreams are where it all starts. No matter where I go, no matter how far, I'll always have Tennessee in my heart. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my head and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place, where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams I'll find my home. Tennessee dreams I'll find my way, where the heart beats strong every day, memories sweet and the land so grand. Tennessee dreams I'll forever stand.
The sun sets low and the wind blows cold. A man in the dirt with a heart that's been sold. His hands are weathered but they never feel whole. He's been running from a past that he can't control. He loved her once but his demons were loud, chasing the bottle, hiding in the crowd. Now she's gone with the kids by her side. He's left with the silence, nowhere to hide. Tears in the ground, where love once stood, crying for the chance to make it good. The soil's been soaked with all his regrets. Tears in the ground where he won't forget. Tears in the ground for the price he's paid, wishing for tomorrow from the choices he made. She wakes up every morning, the ache in her chest. Her world was shattered, she tried her best. Her son's in trouble and her heart's full of fear, but there's no one to turn to, no one near. She spent years alone, holding back the tears, loving him quietly through all the fears. The drugs took him young, left a hole in her soul. She prayed for a miracle to make him whole. Tears in the ground, where love once stood, good. The soil's been soaked with all her regrets, tears in the ground where she won't forget. Tears in the ground for the pain she's known, crying out to the heavens for help on her own. The weight of the past is hard to bear, but the world doesn't stop, it doesn't care. And they carry their burdens day after day, hoping the rain will wash the hurt away. One night she found him sitting in the cold, a boy once full of life, now so tired and old. She held him close, whispered, "We'll make it through." The first time in years she knew what to do. He looked in her eyes, the tears rolling down. "I've been lost, but I'm ready to turn it around." Together they stood, no longer alone. With the tears in the ground, they finally found home. Tears in the ground, but they'll rise again. The love they lost will heal the pain. The soil is rich with the lessons learned. Tears in the ground where they finally return. Tears in the ground now turn into gold. A new beginning, a story retold. Tears in the ground, but the flowers will grow. From the darkest of times, new light will show. The past is behind.
There's a whisper in the night, calling my name, of a place where the river's never the same. Tennessee dreams where the heart runs free. Underneath the stars, that's where I'll be. The mountains rise high, the valleys deep. In Tennessee dreams the soul can sleep, where the air smells sweet and the grass stays green. In those dreams I'll find what I need. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my hair and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place, where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams I'll find my home. There's a man on the porch with a guitar in hand, singing songs of love of the promised land. In the heart of the night under moonlit skies, Tennessee dreams open my eyes. The road may be long, but I'm drawn to the sound of the music that rises from the ground, where the people are kind, where the world slows down. In Tennessee dreams I'll wear my crown. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my hair and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place, where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams I'll find my home. The memories fade, but the dreams stay near, with every strum, every note I hear. Tennessee dreams, where I belong, a place of peace where the soul feels strong. I'm May leave the land, but I'll carry it in my heart. For Tennessee dreams are where it all starts. No matter where I go, no matter how far, I'll always have Tennessee in my heart. Tennessee dreams, where the heart stays true, where the sky's always bright and the nights feel new, with the wind in my head and the sun on my face. Tennessee dreams, that's my place. Where love runs deep and the music flows. In Tennessee dreams, I'll find my home. In Tennessee dreams, I'll find my way. Where the heart beats strong every day, memories sweet and the land so grand. In Tennessee dreams, I'll forever stand.
Coffee's cold and the sun barely shines. Another Sunday morning where nothing aligns. The church bells ring, but I don't feel whole. The Sunday morning blues are haunting my soul. It's the quiet moments that hurt the most, when the echoes of love feel like a ghost. Sunday morning blues, they settle in deep, stealing the peace that I try to keep. With every hour, the loneliness grows. Sunday morning blues, they're all I know. The paper's unread, the radio's low. I'm drowning in memories I can't let go. Your side of the bed still holds your scent, and Sunday mornings feel heaven sent. I try to move on, but the pain won't fade. Sunday mornings remind me of the love we made. Sunday morning blues, they settle in deep, stealing the peace that I try to keep. With every hour, the loneliness grows. Sunday morning blues, they're all I know. Another week begins, but the ache won't end. Sunday morning blues, my only friend. Sunday morning blues, they settle in deep, stealing the peace that I try to keep. With every hour, the loneliness grows. Sunday morning blues, they're all I know. Another week begins, but the ache won't end. Sunday morning blues, my only friend.
He was a cowboy with an old leather hat. She was a waitress in a small town diner, that's a fact. He'd smile at her when he'd walk through the door. She'd laugh and say, come on in and I'll pour you more. One day he asked her, why you stuck in this place? She said, I'm just waiting for a little change of pace. But this life's simple, and that's just fine. I just want a love that's steady and kind. A simple kind of love, no diamonds or gold, just two hearts getting over, getting bold. No big city lights, no mansion on the hill, just a simple love, but we've had our fill. A simple kind of love, that's all we need. Through the hard times, it's all guaranteed. You and me, that's all we're dreaming of. A simple, simple kind of love. He took her hand and led her out that night. Underneath the stars, everything felt right. No fancy dinners, no ballroom dance, just a moonlit road and one last chance. She said, this is all I need, you're the one. A simple love like this can never be undone. We don't need much, just each other's touch. This love's enough, yeah, it's more than enough. A simple kind of love, no diamonds or gold, just two hearts getting over, getting bold. No big city lights, no mansion on the hill, just a simple love, but we've had our fill. A simple kind of love, that's all we need. Through the hard times, it's all guaranteed. You and me, that's all we're dreaming of. A simple kind of love. We don't need no riches, just a place to call home. With you by my side, I'm never alone. The world may change, but we'll stay the same. In our simple love, we found our name. A simple kind of love, no diamonds or gold, just two hearts getting older, getting bold. No big city lights, no mansion on the hill, just a simple love, but we've had our fill. A simple kind of love, that's all we need. Through the hard times, it's all guaranteed. You and me, that's all we're dreaming of. A simple kind of love. A simple kind of love. He used to laugh loud, now he's quiet and cold. A man trapped in a bottle trying to control. He lost his way years ago, but he couldn't see the chains he was holding, they were stronger than he believed. His kids don't call, his friends all turned away. The man he was yesterday, he's gone, he's astray. Now he's standing alone beneath the pouring rain, wondering if he'll ever feel love again. Shadows in the rain where his dreams used to fly, now they're just whispers fading in the sky. He's searching for answers, but the past won't let go, and the pain in his heart is all he'll ever know. Shadows in the rain where the memories remain. A man lost to time, left with only the shame. She gave him her heart, but it wasn't enough. She loved him through his demons even when it was tough. But the alcohol stole him away from her arms, and she couldn't keep fighting through all the alarms. She packed up her bags, took the kids and went, leaving behind the man she couldn't prevent. But the love she gave, it still echoes inside, as she holds her children with tears that won't hide. Shadows in the rain where her hopes used to lie, now they're just memories that she can't deny. She's searching for peace, but the past won't release, and she's left with the echoes of love's broken peace. Shadows in the rain where the pain never fades. A woman alone caught in the masquerade. In the darkness we all find our way, but sometimes the price is too high to pay. We're all searching for a reason to stay, but some battles we can't fight no matter what we say. The children are grown with their own battle scars, They carry their parents' pain beneath the stars, trying to find answers for a life that's been lost. But the weight of the past always comes with a cost. They fight to move forward, but the chains still remain, trying to break free, but they're caught in the strain. Shadows in the rain, they can't see the light, but they're holding on tight, hoping to make it through the night. Shadows in the rain where their dreams used to fly, now they're just whispers fading in the sky. They're searching for answers, but the past won't let go, and the pain in their hearts is all they'll ever know. Shadows in the rain where the memories remain, a family divided, left with only the pain. Shadows in the rain, but they're still holding on through the storm, they're finding their way back home. Shadows in the rain, but they'll rise again to heal the wounds and begin again. The world got heavy, the sky turned gray, dreams felt broken, drifting away. But through the silence, a voice stayed strong, a whisper of hope that kept holding on. Tears may fall, but they dry in time. The heart keeps beating, it knows no crime. Through every trial, the soul will rise underneath those darkened skies. Through the storm, through the fight, there's a light that shines through the night. Every step, though it feels too long. Through the storm, the heart stays strong. No matter the winds, no matter the rain, through the storm there's no more pain. The road was rocky, the night was cold, but the story's still being told. With every wound, with every scar, the heart learned to shine, no matter how far. Through the pain, a strength was born, like the sun that rises after the dawn. What was lost, what was gone, turns into lessons, makes the heart strong. Through the storm, through the fight, there's a light that shines through the night. Every step, though it feels too long. Through the storm, the heart stays strong. No matter the winds, no matter the rain, through the storm there's no more pain. Every thunder, every cry reminds the soul to reach the sky. The storm will pass and skies will clear. With every step the way is near. Through the heartache, through the tears, the storm fades and hope reappears. No more shadows, no more strife. Through the storm comes a new light. The clouds may come, but they'll leave soon. The heart shines brighter than the moon. With every turn, with every bend, through the storm there's a light at the end. What was hard now feels so sweet. The storm is over, the soul's complete. No more fear, no more doubt. Through the storm the soul stands proud. Through the storm, through the fight, there's a light that shines through the night. Every step, though it feels too long. Through the storm, She was raised in a mansion by the sea, with silken gowns and a life so free. He was from the valley with dirt on his shoes, but when they met, nothing could stand in the way of the truth. He caught her eyes in a crowded room. She knew right then he was the one to swoon. No words needed, just a glance so strong, and in that moment, they knew where they belong. No wall between us, no chains to bind. Love's got no price, it's a heart that shines. From the castles to the trailers, we stand so tall. With faith and love, we'll break through it all. No wall between us, love's our only sign. Together we rise, one heart, one mind. We don't need riches, we've got the truth. No wall between us, just me and you. She'd get in her car, he'd jump on his bike. But when they'd meet, it felt like the stars aligned. They'd laugh about the world and how it sees them, but in each other's arms they could be them. Through the city of lights and the dusty trails, they built their love that could never fail. No title, no fortune, just dreams so bright. They believed in each other, no matter the fight. No wall between us, no chains to bind. Love's got no price, it's a heart that shines. From the castles to the trailers, we stand so tall. With faith and love, we'll break through it all. No wall between us, love's our only sign. Together we rise, one heart, one mind. We don't need riches, we've got the truth. No wall between us, just me and you. In the end, it's the love that we give. No money can buy the way we live. Hand in hand, we'll walk this road together, no matter the weight of the load. No wall between us, no chains to bind. Love's got no price, it's a heart that shines. From the castles to the trailers, we stand so tall. With faith and love, we'll break through it all. No wall between us, love's our only sign. Together we rise, one heart, one mind. We don't need riches, we've got the truth. No wall between us, just me and you. No wall between us, just me and you. Love's all we need, and it's always true.